Y'all, when I say the culture is watching, I mean everybody got their eyes on Young Thug right now. After a long legal battle, a high-profile RICO case, and months locked up, Thugger Dunn stepped back into the spotlight, and he didn't come empty-handed. His new album YSL is on the way, and baby, it's looking like the rebirth of a rap star. Let's get into the music, the drama, the legal heat, and everything in between. You know I got the tea. Young Thug got out of jail in October 2024 after taking a plea deal in that messy YSL RICO case.
That you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility for, my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, my managers, my kids that's not here. Really everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just having so much time invested into this, and I am a smart guy, I am a good guy, and I really got a good heart, I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool, and I understand that you can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad.
Folks thought he might lay low, but nah, he stepped right back into that studio like he never left. And now, he got a full album ready to drop, YSL, named after one of the biggest stars in the universe, and that ain't no coincidence. This project, it's more than music, it's a statement, a message, a reintroduction, and he coming with heat. The album drops May 2025, and he got the big dogs on it. Future 21 Savage and a few mystery guests that got the streets talking. The first single, Money on Money, just dropped today, and woo! Thug and Future back in sync like nothing changed. The video, opulence. We talking jets, stacks, models, gold teeth, all that. It's loud, it's flashy, and it's sending a clear message. Young Thug still got it. And the way he floating on that beat, child, it's like jail made him hungrier. Now don't get it twisted. Thug might be free, but he's still on tight probation. That plea deal got him 15 years of probation, and he walking a real thin line. If he slip up even once, he facing 20 years behind bars. Just this month, prosecutors tried to revoke his probation over a social media post. Said it was endangering a DA's investigator. But Judge Paige Reese Whitaker said, nah, he's good for now. Still, the eyes of the law stay watching. One wrong move and it's over. And check this out, he couldn't even go back to Atlanta at first. Part of his probation terms was no ATL visits for 10 years. Like what? But in December, the judge made a lil change. Now he can go back 4 times a year, for 2 weeks at a time. That's it. So yeah, he moving careful. No more reckless thugger, at least, not in public. Now let's talk about that YSL drama. Ever since Gunna took that plea deal and got out, fans been whispering, snitching rumors, side eyes, and it don't help that YSL's official IG account wiped all traces of Gunna recently. Not a tag, not a pic, nothing. People think the relationship between Gunna and the label is over. Meanwhile, Thug stay quiet on it, not a word said. And you know when folks stay silent, that's when the tension real. But through all the chaos, one person been riding for him hard. Mariah the Scientist. Thug's girlfriend been holding him down the whole time. Soon as he got released, she posted up with that real love energy. That's his rock right there. She even said he wasn't just coming home, he coming back stronger. Phew, we love a supportive queen.
I'm actually very happy in my relationship. The only missing piece is his physical presence.
Right.
But I feel like he's everything I wanted. He's everything I didn't know I wanted.
You know how you think you're going to meet this particular person, and then you meet someone and it's just like this spirit that you just like, man, I locked into that.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that are not like what you, but then it's like, I don't want to say what you thought they would be like, but.
Because you didn't go in with all that preconceived stuff.
No, definitely not. I pulled up on him because I wanted him to get on this song. I was like, I feel like he would sound good on this song. I got there and it was just like, he was just a good vibe. He was so nice and just like.
And so you went to go do a song and ended up in a relationship.
6 months later.
Look at you, though. See, that's what the guys do. You couldn't just work with him as an artist.
He was like moving slow on doing it. It was like I was pulling up at the studio like often to see if he was going to do it. And then I had told him I thought maybe he was doing that because he just wanted me to pull up on him.
Keep coming around.
But he said that's not what it was.
So now everybody waiting to see. Can Thugger stay clean, keep the music coming, and rebuild what he lost? Some folks rooting for him, others still calling him the ringleader of a criminal organization. But one thing's clear. UI Scooty might be the comeback of the year, or the biggest risk he ever took. He got the spotlight. The question is, can he handle the heat? So what y'all think? Is Thug really back on top? Is UI Scooty gonna silence the haters or stir up even more drama? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. 'Cause over here, we keep the facts real, the vibes spicy, and the drama rolling.
I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's at a bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again. I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes. I come from nothing and I've made something and I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry. Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved on both sides. I'm sorry to the sheriff, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family, and I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I am. I know the heights I've reached. I know the impact I got on people, period, in the community, all people. I learned that late, like these past 2 or 3 years of my life, I kind of learned that late, and maybe it was because I was, probably on or anything, I don't know, but I have came to my senses and I understand what I mean to this world, but I am a good guy, I don't mind doing stuff like, free shows, and I always did that. I did free shows and gave it to single parents, millions of dollars. I made $1.8 million